let us talk a little bit here about Stoker Hill, which is on Blu-ray right now from the fine folks at Screen Media. A movie that combines found footage with a regular cut, regular shooting style, I should say, and has Tony Todd for just a little bit, just a little bit. But Tony Todd is here. The cover looks decent and all that good stuff. Looks like you're about to have yourself a nice little slasher. Not necessarily. Um, the back here features Tony Todd. And before we even get started, there's no extras. So just trailers that I remember. But nonetheless, you have a class of students and they're about to shoot these short films. And these one guys and this one girl, they want to do a film about basically zombie strippers called streetwalkers, or excuse me, prostitutes, streetwalkers. And the thing about this is that's neither here nor there right now. But they're doing this found footage style where they're shooting, on a camera. But the movie itself is clearly doing cuts that it could not do if this was legit being shot in one take in a found footage style. And it annoys me when some found footage movies try to do that because you can't do it. If it's real found footage, you can't do that. And they do that at the start, and it frustrates me. But nonetheless, it eventually gets into a regular film. But before we get to the regular film, we interact because after what happens, cops find the footage and they're watching it during the movie, and the early parts of the movie, and you see they're watching it. They pause it here and there, but nonetheless, they go to shoot this movie. Somebody in a rusty old car picks up the girl they're with, and they go to find her, and that's when basically all hell breaks loose. And then when they're kidnapped or whatever, the cops have to find the footage that they shot to lead themselves there, and it's weird. But the biggest sin it commits is it's dull, and you're thinking you're getting a slasher flick, but you don't necessarily get a slasher flick. You get like a guy with like a hoodie and a shotgun going around like stalking people. Of course, other weapons are used eventually, but it's not a slasher. And I thought it was going to be a slasher, but it's not a slasher. And when you find out why the guy's doing stuff, it's ridiculous. And I know it's horror, and I like weird horror movies. I like horror movies where you put some kind of serum in a doll and it comes alive. But nonetheless, this just seemed ridiculous to me. And it gets really, really dull. And the dullness is something I can't forgive. And, things happen like they happen, and you see blood, and you see some shoddy acting a little bit, to be completely honest with you. And you get some really caricatures of characters. And it's not a good time. And I was hoping when I seen this, and I seen this cover, and I seen all this stuff, I was hoping that we were going to get more along the lines of an old school slasher, but we do not get that. And what we do get is a little bit frustrating, especially if you want to throw a little bit of logic on top of it, which I know most people don't want to do that when you're watching a horror film. But this one here, maybe the out of left field stuff's a little bit too vibrant because it ends up causing a problem with you enjoying the rest of the film. And then there's the ending, not the ending, but the ending. I won't spoil, but it just completely makes everything you just seen completely pointless. And I'm sure they thought that was funny, but no. 1.5 for Stoker Hill. Not a good time. And I hate to say that because I was hoping that it was going to be a cool little found footage film, and it ended up not being that. So it is what it is. You get Tony Todd for a few minutes. You don't get much else. But if you want to see this for yourself, which by all means, I like to support anybody that puts out a movie. If you want to go pick it up, I think I seen it at Walmart. And if you can't find it there, you can find it on Amazon. So yeah, Stoker Hill, or Stoker Hills. Gotta make sure I get the title right, because some people get very mad when you get it wrong. Stoker Hills, not a good time.